Wonder project, Google Slides. So I did the summer project, how to build a boat. I really enjoyed the video. You could tell that the students were very, very, very motivated by the community involvement, and you could just tell that they was happy to be there. So who was in the video? There were ninth graders, high school students, 14-year-olds, and this was a very STEM focused project. So a lot of science, a lot of technology, engineering, and math was going on. You had local shipbuilders come to help them build the model ship. So it was very hands-on, very future forward. The science teacher was the one who chaperoned the trip for the of the 14-year-olds, and these were a couple of their standards. They were building a replica of the Virginia, which was the first ship built in Maine. Fun fact. Here are a couple of more of the standards being listed, and the one that was interesting to me was this last one down here: media skills such as videography, photography, and video editing, all while learning to build a ship at the same time. So that was cool. During the lesson, they did complete the scale model, although I did not get to see it at the end. I saw it throughout the video. It was cute. They colored it. I liked it. They learned to collaborate. They got a little bit of a history lesson. So, of course, I said the Virginia was the first ship built in Maine, but it wasn't just the first ship. It had some deeper. Connections to the community and technical advancement skills because they learned how to edit videos. And the video that I seen on YouTube was actually produced by the students and not somebody from the company. So some things I've seen in the video, they use power tools to cut the wood, but they also use old school tools like a hammer and a chisel in order to get some of those pieces and some of those carvings correct. There were video cameras, of course. They had tripods, but there were also students hand operating the cameras as well. They had laptops, like students were in classroom settings, and they were sitting down at laptops, and you could tell at that time that they were editing videos or reading some lessons on the Virginia, just interacting with their laptops. As far as the classroom, it was not a regular classroom. It was in a boatyard, so that was interesting considering the fact that they were actually building a boat. I like that. I saw them in a public speaking room in one clip, and then the other clip they were in the classroom, like I said, sitting down editing videos on those laptops. As far as the teaching style goes, it was very hands-on. So the teacher did, something, and then it followed up with the students doing it collaboratively. So that was very cool. And experienced volunteers. So they didn't just take a science teacher and a media specialist and said, we're going to teach you how to build a boat and teach you how to do videography. They took people from the community who are experienced in boat building, experienced in videos and photography, and they had them come and volunteer as well. So I thought the lesson was very effective because it was hands-on and because they had so many volunteers, and the ratio of teacher to student was, it was very small. Like they had probably about 2 students to 1 person, and keep in mind there's only about 14 students, so they could give you a range of about how many chaperones were present. I like the setting. I really loved it. I think that it registered with the students. We're building a boat. We're learning about the history of this boat that we're recreating. And I think the boatyard really just heightened it. The co-learning, I like that co-learning was going on, but at the same time I didn't, because I feel like students could not hone in on one thing. They will feel like they had to choose, like, do I want to learn how to be a craftsman, or do I want to learn how to do video and photography? Some things that I wonder. I feel like students would think, are we building a actual boat? Like on the first day we get there, I think that students would think, oh my God, I'm about to build a boat and this is going to take so long. But I would probably redirect their thinking with, what does it mean to scale? Do you know what it means to scale small or scale large or larger? Like, what does it mean to you for something to be scaled? And then follow that question up with another question. What are measurements? So we'll just kind of go into that, like European measurements and English measurements. American measurements. I'm sorry. Yeah, for the students, I think that they got some sense of collaboration out of this, and I think for the teacher and for the community, it was very important to build team morale. That's the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening.